Hello. Clearly I decided to just play more AI. If I stream on Wednesday, it looks like, I think it's likely that I'm just going to be playing 14. And it probably won't be for very long. But that's probably what I'll end up doing. And yes, exactly, Eros. Right, going to somewhere new. An abandoned factory. Tuesday, 11:27 p.m.
Is this the place?
Yes.
Where did Renji try to take you?
That door in the back.
What the fuck is that? Oh, I know what that is. Oh, and this place.
This is...
A sink machine.
Yep, that's the stolen sink machine.
Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
But what is it doing here? Hey, Iris! Are you okay? Iris, stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What?
What? Why?
Unknown, but I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure. If this continues...
Let's get her to a hospital.
Impossible. We do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know all
How
this?
do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What? Sink.
What?
I'll use the sink machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. And somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Hello, Trista.
If I do the same thing again...
You think you can save her?
Yes. Iva, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
We got Iris from the warehouse, and then she remembered that where she was taken. Bottled chemicals. Sink. Medical simulation medicine. It's creepy. No manual here. Normal mirror. Plastic bucket. Nothing inside. A lot of stuff here, but no manual. It's a vice. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. Prototype sink equipment. I have no idea why this is here. We need to find the manual to operate it.
This is the console that controls the sync machine.
So if we use this...
The machine can be activated. But we need the manual first.
Sync console, but we need to find the manual to reset the machine controls. Prototype sync equipment. Where's the damn manual for this thing? Is this a surgical tray? Looks like an operating table. An oil drum. A lot of stuff here, but no manual.
Date, is that thing on the shelf?
The manual's on that shelf. Well, I'm interacting with other things first. The chair. Long desk in the corner of the room. No manual here. There are a lot of books, but I don't see a manual. The shelf is full of medical chemicals. CRT monitor. There's nothing on the screen. Okay, well let's not fuck around anymore.
Found it!
Because we're gonna sync with her, Trista, because she's dying.
I don't believe it.
Date, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Shovel Forge again?
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
It is the shrine.
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
I don't think so, Fudge, and I don't think there are any forges yet either.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Somnium scan! Activate!
Jesus. Save Iris, sinking in the main too. To save her, you'll need to give her the fruit of immortality. there's actually quite a lot of things to interact with here.
Iris is unconscious.
Wake her up!
Why can't we wake Iris up?
If we woke her up forcefully, she might become mentally and physically exhausted. We don't know if it is even possible for her to wake up.
The core is... It's the same one I saw in the last sink. If I touch the core like last time...
Even in the Somnium world, it might be better to not put too much burden on Iris.
You're right.
Iris is unconscious. An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Dig. We don't have a shovel. Oh, we don't have a pickaxe.
An egg-shaped monument. A pattern of a snake is carved into it. Opals are placed in the center. It must have some meaning to Iris, but I cannot determine what.
Looks like cheese cubes to me.
A pedestal.
Is that what it is?
Fixtures like these at a shrine are typically used as lanterns.
I see. So what can we use it for?
A monument is placed on that pedestal, but we don't have a place to put this one. I therefore conclude that this pedestal is meaningless.
We wasted our time.
A monument is placed on top of the pedestal.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
Jesus Christ.
A chozuya.
Jesus Christ, all I can do at all of them is fucking investigate.
I saw this iris during the previous sync.
I mean, I don't think it will let me do anything.
As I said before, if you want me to do that, I require the right tools.
It's a flower. Are you telling me you can't pluck it with your hands?
You did not have to be insulting. Oh! Did I get it?
Doesn't seem like the tool is the problem.
I am relieved that I don't have to dig anymore.
Don't speak too soon. Be ready to go whenever.
Okay, good.
A monument is placed on top of the pedestal.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
This is the same monument we saw before.
Can you move it?
I can try. I cannot move it.
But we'll probably need it for something.
That is a high possibility. An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
You said that already. What did that do?
I see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining. A Chozuya.
Stick your hand in it.
Let me see. There's something here.
Jesus!
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Oh my god.
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa!
Oh my god.
We have to deal with them before we find the Fruit of Immortality.
What do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram. But the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
It's something about the beam of light. Jesus. This place is fucking dangerous. Oh my god.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
This is what it feels like to do, Emma.
Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh, okay. An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A guardian dog statue.
Oh god, I clicked outside of the screen. I thought I glitched something.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood. The light!
Pentagram is complete.
Almost.
What?
Oh Jesus.
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Oh, I see.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Upsy daisy! The light!
Oh! No, this is not what I wanted.
The pentagram is complete.
No!
What?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
Okay, so I don't start with this one. This is what I
Placement
use
of
to
the
end it.
monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Why did that mess you up, Trista?
A pedestal with a monument on top of it. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Not here.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood. An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Upsy daisy!
Yeah, I understand that. What do you mean, like, why does that mess you up?
The light!
The pentagram's complete.
What?
The world is...
It's breaking down!
Oh.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit. For you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Iba, the door to the shrine opened. Is that the fruit of immortality?
It looks like a megatama.
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind. But we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Iba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Completed the pentagram. Don't have much time.
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
Dig? What do you mean dig? And why is it so fucking expensive?
A lantern.
Yeah, the pedestal and the monument.
A lantern. You typically see these in Japanese gardens and shrines.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Do you think we could use it for something?
No, I do not think so.
Yeah.
It's a Chozuya. Something is wrong with it.
Dig.
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe? You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it. Whoa!
Goodness me.
It's raining. So this is the fruit of immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Obtain the fruit of immortality.
Iris is unconscious.
Give fruit of immortality. I mean, in a second. What's the bell for?
Oh, that was a bell?
I thought it was a Castella.
I don't have the kind of money to fuck around here, okay?
Iris is unconscious.
Ah! Stop clicking outside of the screen.
Thank you.
Day 6, Wednesday, Kekai. Abandoned Factory, Wednesday, 12:16 AM. What the fuck?
Oh, good. You're awake.
Date,
Oh, I see.
thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichirup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna be okay?
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me! Your back is so warm, Mr. Date. It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
I do think the dating stuff with Iris is still weird.
You're the only person I can trust. Dante! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Dante, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking.
What do you mean, Mira? The highlights should be there if you want to go back and watch previous streams of this.
Are you?
No, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
Just because you're saying Iris, it reminds me of Mega Man X4, for anyone that knows what I'm talking about. And like, that stops me from taking this 100% seriously, I'm sorry. Yes, Trista. Um... The reason she was missing an eye, Trista, is I'm pretty sure in the prototype sync machine, it has to go directly into the left eye, go through the left eye socket. That's why it didn't affect, that's why Date also didn't have to, I wasn't bleeding because he's already missing a left eye. Well, that's probably why it's his prototype. That's probably why they stopped, that's probably why they tried to create a version that didn't have that requirement. Iris route, end. No, I didn't watch that clip. Can you just tell me what is said in it, please? Oh, interesting. Oh yes, I remember now, actually. Thank you. Also, yeah, I'm not surprised that this is open, because that was the only possibility. Because the only other things that I had left were locked routes or finished routes. Reopen investigation. Day 5, Tuesday, Jutai. I mean, we've been at it for more than 25 hours, so we've been at it for a while. Harbour Warehouse District, Tuesday, 9:39 AM.
Have you settled down?
Why are you so smug looking?
The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness.
Yes.
I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly. First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
The dark blue ocean spreads out before me. Iris sitting to my left. Yes, that's Fahrenheit, Trista. Ice cream?
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
To preserve something. Yeah, no, let's pick the fucking incorrect options first. The warehouse was being
Why?
used.
For what purpose?
Maybe the AC is broken.
So the on-off switch was broken, and they couldn't turn it off, right? But they could have shut off the electricity. I find it hard to imagine they would have left it running for no reason. The bills would have been expensive.
To preserve something.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question.
No, she said 58 degrees Fahrenheit, not negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
It was completely frozen.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read negative 58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Oh, maybe
Don't
it did
you know
say.
it's rude to ask a lady that?
Maybe it did say negative
105
58.
pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question.
Oh, I didn't mean to pick the correct
Question
answer.
3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
The water of Tokyo Bay. Because I saved Iris in Somnium.
Because we saved her. We saved her in so Somnium.
Date, think logically. What occurs in dreams does not affect reality. And parallel worlds, that is even less possible. So if that's the case...
The corpse was a hallucination.
What I saw on Sunday must have been a hallucination. It was a dream.
No, Date. You're overthinking it.
I love making her upset.
You saw the corpse, but Iris was alive. Which means...
Iris is actually dead!
I see. I understand now. Maybe we're thinking about this all wrong. Iris isn't alive. She's dead. I saw the ghost of Iris.
Mr. Date, it's time for your medication.
You mean...
You mean?
You've got it.
I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. You son of a gun. I think that's the only thing to interact with.
The corpse is completely frozen. Getting a more thorough look would require removing the cloth. However, we would not want to be disrespectful. You can use a certain vision mode instead.
There's no bones!
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be taking in?
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
I thought it was the fact that it's not real.
You mean after she was killed?
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth.
What?
The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
Well, now I'm very confused. Oh, there's nothing new in the file. Okay.
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Who?
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Who is this?
not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife.
It's my favorite trope, Trista. Secret twins.
This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years?
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sajima. We
Oh.
witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
Yeah, you would be able to do that, Eros.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sajima.
A pitiful corpse. Just looking at her makes my chest hurt. Who is she pregante with? Single-edged, sharp object. Kitchen knives, fruit knives, and katanas all fall under this category of blade. No, not who impregnated her. Who was she pregnant with? I did not ask that question. That's a good question, Punch. Sajima residence, Tuesday, 12:01 p.m. Mizuki and Oda kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads would just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It'll eventually lead me to Iris. I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
No, well, I'm gonna look around your stupid house again. A topiary. A tree. A pond. There's a small island in the center of the pond. A garden lantern. A garden stone. The Sajima residence. There's an art-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Well, that's okay, that's everything. So is feeding the koi in the pond, as usual. Question him.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Because he saw fucking Iris and he was confused.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you
to please leave.
Yeah, I thought this was a very bad idea to just confront him.
Damn it, so!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ah!
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
Shut up! Shut up with your fucking zero escape references.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Oh, stop playing this game with me.
With this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
The passenger seat. The glove box. The rear view mirror. You can see the scene through the rear view mirror. Every time I need to make sure nothing interesting or funny happens. The gear shift. The center console. The steering wheel. The dashboard. Ibra is sitting in the passenger seat. Jesus Christ, you want me to... I know when it was. Earlier today? Tuesday?
Yes, you did see this body earlier. But that was the 3rd time. I'm talking about the very first time.
Yesterday. Monday night.
What are you talking about? You didn't see a dead body last night.
2 days ago. Sunday night.
That was the 2nd time. When my body was out of commission and you went to the warehouse on your own. I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about the very first time.
I know. 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yeah, in Mizuki's Somnium.
Yes, in the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Well, that I don't know. A virus?
A virus? She was way too big to be a virus. Take this seriously, Date.
I didn't even know why it was an option. Alice!
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes.
Oh, damn it, I was hoping that wouldn't be the real answer. I wanted to ask Adrian.
So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Well, I know, that's such an easy question. Adrian?
Adrian!
Yes! That's what I wanted!
Rocky!
Adrian!
Rocky!
I was hoping this is the reference it was.
But seriously, I am talking about the corpse. Do you think you should be joking at a time like this?
Thank you for letting me ask that.
I understand your logic. We did see Alice in So Somnium. In that sense, your answer is not incorrect. However, I mean specifically Alice's frozen corpse. Whose brain were we synced to then?
Iris.
Last night? You saw Alice's dead body in last night's sink? No, you didn't. Stop guessing.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly.
My roommate.
mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy, but prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Hakume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Adrian! It's a Rocky reference, by the way, Trista. Tuesday, 2:40 p.m. Ikume Shrine. How old is Mizuki? 12.
Date.
But it's possible she saw the corpse at any time in the last 10 years.
Did you find Iris?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Chosia, you wash your hands and face here. Tree. A lantern. Guardian dog. Shinto shrine. Looks rather solemn. A rope hanging from the bell. Sacred straw rope. Pretty flowers are blooming. Stone monument. Okay. Mizuki is standing up. What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Mizuki is the daughter of Alice.
She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga.
Gluten-free.
And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Where is Oda?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Look it up for yourself, Trista. Where is Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Mizuki is standing up. Aerial yoga. Yoga involving floating in the air by suspending the yogi with cloth straps. Gluten-free. Gluten is a protein produced by the endosperm of cereals such as wheat. Gluten-free refers to products which do not contain gluten naturally or have had gluten removed. The nutritional benefits of a gluten-free diet are not clear, despite its popularity among celebrities. It is not known whether gluten is harmful to the human body, save for those with certain dietary problems, like Win. Eyelash extensions. Fake eyelashes attached to real eyelashes that serve to make them appear fuller or longer. I could use some eyelash extensions. There's still 3 mysterious people. I assume one of them will be the true identity of Alice. Probably. About Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
Told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium.
Your uncle's also a celiac.
The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
About Alice. Told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin, number 89. How number 89 is connected to Sojima. And that Sojima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember now. Mainly you've been thinking about what you're cooking for Christmas Eve. Ooh. I love Christmas dinners. About Alice.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscate.
Oh.
I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy. Or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do?
No, it wasn't, because this was a couple of weeks ago, she said.
Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Oh. Just a second. There was a spam message. Val's not around to get rid of them for me. About Okura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night.
Why?
Before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and... I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
17 years ago. 17 years ago? About Okura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole everything had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki, how long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice's Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning.
Why?
MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Oh, just immediately. I didn't even get a chance to do anything else. You just brought me to the map screen. Abyss headquarters. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 5:08 p.m. Well, that's what we're doing.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Hitomi looks so normal compared. I've always thought this. She looks so normal compared to everyone else in the game. Renju is another character that looks very normal, but we don't interact with him, so it doesn't feel as obvious. Information on Monica.
Her name is Iwai Monica. She has been missing for 18 years. She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica, Hitomi Sagan, and Renju Okiura all attended Eitoku High School. Monica's body was found completely frozen solid. Her right eye was missing. Her body shows multiple stab wounds from an edged weapon to the back of the torso. The cause of death was those stab wounds. The murder weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. She was also pregnant until just before her time of death.
Where Monica was found.
Monica's corpse was hidden under the hood of a forklift in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. This warehouse has been under Renju's management for 18 years. Mizuki witnessed Renju checking on the corpse. This of course means that Renju knew about Monica.
Fucking picture. When Monica was murdered.
Because Monica's corpse is completely frozen, it is difficult to determine her time of death. However, her appearance appears to be unchanged from when she went missing 18 years ago.
Oh my fucking god. For 18 years.
Thus, it is extremely likely she was killed around that time.
So her baby would be...
Just turning 18.
How can Hitomi stay calm?
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it.
Where Monica was found.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now.
By the way, that was an achievement sound if you for clearing the investigation without making any mistakes.
And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi.
I mean, this was a very simple interrogation.
You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything!
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Has Steam's achievement pop-up been much louder? I don't know. I wouldn't have a frame of reference. It would have been so long ago.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
How are you fucking here?
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
Yeah, see how in the actual nano cables that work with the modern sync machine, they go around the eyeball. I suspect in the prototype you had to remove it entirely. Was the betrayal this timeline or the other? Which betrayal? Pewter's or Boss's?
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
Pewter, I actually do think that was the other timeline.
But what does that mean exactly?
A binder. A metal shelf. CIT monitor. Yeah, there's not going to be anything fun, is there? Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. The monitor is turned off. This door leads to the sync room. A chair. Why was there a ... on that? Pewter seems aloof. You can see the sync machine through the window. A locker. The entrance. Okay, nothing fun. Boss is thinking hard. You two hiding something?
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Yes, you are.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
Well...
Boss looks defeated. Pewter looks troubled. What happens after 6 minutes of syncing? Or listen?
Ask Pewter. He knows more about it than I do.
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7, or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
No, that was so long ago.
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain.
Okay, now it's
The
familiar.
white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
What?
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
I think I know what's happening.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded, switched.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Why did you keep this a secret?
I was unaware of this as well.
Yeah, exactly, Trista. In fact, they might have used the prototype sync machine at a certain point, and that's why he's missing an eye.
This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any Syncers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even Syncers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people.
Nice it, Loz!
If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people.
Stupid!
Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
Remember what I told you earlier. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
God?
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
How ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
The light over there. Is that a firefly? Somnium scan. Activate.
Only 3 mental locks. Okay, 4. Sinking in the mountain, revealing the hidden secrets. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried deep inside.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Okay, nothing new in here. Well, I do want to save though. I mean, there's one thing to interact with, so...
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Worship! Worship it.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Oh, I didn't think that would work.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Light it up. Lit it up. That's very much... I didn't expect that to be the correct answer.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Scream!
Stop giving me orders!
I didn't know you had all that bottled up. Sorry.
My voice is echoing.
It must be pretty cavernous in there.
A hole in a tree.
Please tackle. Oh, they'll have please now. Please tackle.
Beetles might fall out.
This isn't one of your animal friend video games.
Nothing fell.
Did you want something to fall out?
A hole in a tree.
Please stick hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
I think it was an Animal Crossing thing, yeah.
Whoa! I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
5 minutes left, Date.
Wait, what?
Renju Okiura.
Hello, cafe. Oh, flirt with him? Yeah, flirt with him. Why not?
Yoo-hoo, Renju! Come get some of this.
Oh my god.
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste. Okiura.
Talk to him.
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least. Renju Okiura.
I guess hit him.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about this.
4 minutes.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Scream.
The Emperor is naked!
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there. I don't see anything.
Nor do I.
I mean, I don't think that was the correct answer, but I wanted to try it.
A hole in the tree.
Stick hand in.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
Oh, you might.
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
A hole in the tree.
I mean, peek inside. Well, I thought you were gonna stick your whole fucking head in
I
there.
cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from. A hole in the tree.
I mean, tackling is the only thing that can be done still.
Understood. I will do my best.
Oh, a photo.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monika.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Okay.
Renju Okiura.
Show picture.
Renju, look at this.
Where's he going?
Wait!
Renju, stop!
Shook Renju.
Three minutes, Date.
Hole one.
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Jump!
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood. Huh. It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monika! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
What is the rocks for?
A rock.
Investigate.
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Oh, I didn't even give a fucking timing.
Hurry.
A rock.
Worship it.
But it's a rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted. I wanted a timey. I wanted a valuable timey. Thank you very much.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
They are. Scream.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Hitomi stopped.
Where is she? Oh, I can't look at that right now. There she is.
That's Hitomi.
Hug her.
Hitomi? I see.
Well?
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
It's not very helpful.
That's Hitomi. A rock. That's Hitomi.
Talk to her.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
Oh, okay.
You have 1 minute
A rock.
Check.
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Oh, God. It's not
A
what I
rock.
needed. Lift.
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not.
Probably gonna have to restart this Somnium. I just don't see myself clearing it in time.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
No.
Time's up.
Yeah, go back to this one. I just do not have time.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Peek inside. No, stick hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right? Whoa! I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Surrender to ego.
a rock.
Worship it.
But it's a rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Thank you for the timing.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Tackle, please. Actually, no, don't waste that. Ah,
Understood.
fuck.
I will do my best.
I didn't mean to select that.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Five minutes left, Date.
The fuck is... Oh. Orb.
What?
Thank you.
Renju Okiura.
I should picture.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
Renju, stop!
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Jump.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood. Huh. It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
4 minutes.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Scream.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Hitomi stopped.
It sounds fun, Trista.
A hole in a tree.
Stick hand in. Okay, so I now
I
have that option.
won't get sucked in, right? Hmm? A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
There we go, progress. Where is Hitomi?
3 minutes, Date.
There she is.
That's Hitomi.
Show bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Where's she going?
Follow her!
On it!
Shook Hitomi. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, hole 2. There we go, that's what I was looking for.
A large hole. Was this here before?
Jump in.
If there is nothing left to do... Ah! Date, what is going on?
I don't know, it's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Jesus Christ. Cluster amaryllis.
A Lycaris flower.
Worship it again.
Nothing is happening.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
A Lycaris flower.
Grab.
I feel a little awkward, but... It's useless. The roots must be strong. It won't budge.
Is there anything else? No, feels like this is the only
A
option.
Lycaris flower.
Dig up.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, they don't
What?
actually glow.
Another hole.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh, we're running out of time. This is probably going to be expensive.
A large hole.
120 seconds! I'm gonna assume this is the last one, because otherwise I'm not gonna make it. That sounds nice, Mira.
We've come this far. I will not protest now. Huh?
I don't feel like I learnt anything from this Somnium, really. Now I might.
That is
Day 5, Tuesday, Kokai.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains. And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore.
Day 5, Hitomi. Hitomi B. Oh.
I'll tell you the truth.
Sagan residence. I don't know why I want to keep saying residence. 18 years ago.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble.
So Date is probably that son they're talking about.
But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
The baby? Oh. Oh,
It's a GPS transmitter.
Okay.
Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan.
He's the heir to a very, very successful company.
But I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened. And it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate. But we could guess what happened.
wasn't so. Oh, I can interact with things, and the game will probably be just like, why are you doing that? There's nothing funny to say here. The sink machine. The door to the control room. Past that door is actually another door that will take you to the 6th basement floor of the government building. The entrance to the sinking room is connected to the control room and a passageway. The sink gear. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the sinking. I'm surprised Monica hasn't been added to the persons list. Hitomi is sitting quietly. Who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
What did So say to Monica?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
About Monica's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife. Saito was 12 at the time.
Oh my god!
12?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
Wait, 12? I thought there was a 6-year difference. I guess it's possibly another son? Date's 26. I'm pretty sure. No, he's 30. I don't know why I thought he was 26. Okay, so that makes sense then. That does add up. I don't know where I got the idea that Date was 26. What happened after Monica's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
Listen. Tomi is sitting quietly. Listen to the rest of the story.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home. But we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
The mob doctor he trusted.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
Ew.
Beautiful.
Sakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be... gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to, no matter what.
Okay, I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Oh, anytime I want to see my best friend's corpse. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a gift.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
Oh, I'm playing as Hitomi. A sofa. Coffee table. Steam is rising from the tea. You can see the trees and windows outside. Wooden shelf. Speaker system. I don't know why it's giving me the option to investigate everything. It's the front door. It's a shoebox. Bookshelf. The light is off. Renju is sitting down. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that. Because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby.
What?
You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time.
Don't call it a war.
You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
What should we name her?
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monica's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And eye, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Don't you think it's nice how it reminds you of the fact that our best friend, who is now dead, who gave birth to this child, had her eye taken out?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
You have 7 siblings? Jesus Christ, Eros. Good luck. Ranger is sitting down. About Monica's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep. And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all of that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama! Woof! Woof! Mama! Omelet! Omelet! Sweepy! Up? Mommy, I won race today!
Okay, you're not old enough to make complete sentences yet?
Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you were so good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? take my bone to get better. I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
Why would you say it like that?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her. But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Ranger was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law, and the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris. But
it's alright, Mira.
Fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed.
Yeah, and they didn't take off her fucking headpiece when they took her to the hospital, did they?
It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Why are you here?
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Oh, we're here. Okay, that's when you were... Okay, it's a flashback that Date's having. I was confused. I was thinking
nanomachines.
I was thinking Hitomi brought her there.
Nanomachines could remove the tumor. But the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed.
Oh, I see.
Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima.
Yep, that's what I thought you were doing there.
Two days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came.
Oh, and that's why that's why Monica was on the tape.
When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything.
Do you want to play a game?
I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career. Not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monika's body back. But then, something unexpected happened. I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me.
Yeah.
And when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Said Iba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far.
Thanks,
But there
Iba.
are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it!
I heard Iba call for me and came to. Oh, the sync machine music. Why did they all become selectable again? I don't appreciate that. I don't like them being... Why is no one up there? Boss and Pewter are nowhere to be seen. Where did they go? Tommy is sitting quietly. New information. Persons. Monica. Finally! Name, Monica Iwai. Sex, female. Age, 19, deceased. Birthday, March 28th. Profession, university student. Likes, Hitomi Renju, her daughter. Dislikes, killing. Well, that's unfortunate. The one thing she dislikes is the thing that happened to her. Hobbies, studying international politics. Skills, ballroom dancing. Overview. Iris's real mother. After graduating from high school, she started seeing So Sejima and became pregnant with Iris. Just after giving birth, she went to meet So in the warehouse district and was never seen again. Why did Rohan remove Monika's eye?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Because he was the fucking Cyclops killer. I already know this from a different timeline. Did you tell Renju about blackmailing So?
No, I did not. All of this was my idea.
Continuing Sunday's events.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monika's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then, I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene.
But they didn't fucking search the entire warehouse? Why are they so shit at their jobs?
It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts.
It makes sense, but it requires incredible incompetence on the police's part.
Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple.
Hitomi is sitting quietly. Summarize for me.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago.
That's true, Trista.
However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
Shoko's eye is missing, which makes me think that they might have put her in the prototype sync machine.
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So. We can think about it later. More importantly,
I headed for the exit.
Wait,
Yes?
where are you going?
to look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Yes.
Oh my god. Can you just tell me everything? Please? Can you stop hiding things from me? Hitomi is standing there. How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
Jigsaw?
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain.
I don't think Renju would do
Could
that.
be number 89.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
Listen to the rest of the story.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With you?
Me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju. What location?
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Date, run.
Boss!
Please, do not worry.
Don't smile at me like that, Pewter.
I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monika's murder.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Sejima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation. As of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
What? You're so bizarre, Pewter. Sometimes you do things that are like... The people who do... I feel like your motivations are all over the place.
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, did you break his neck or did you just snap his wrist? Or his arm?
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
Abandoned factory. Ah, this late place. Tuesday, 9:30 p.m.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
I knew that. How did I know that? Corners of my mind were aching.
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights. I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time.
That's cute.
I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, we will be able to access logic, like core programming. We will be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Dante. They are attempting to limit your power by removing you from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours. Or else, I will cease to exist.
Date? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just...
All right, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine. That should be plenty of time. I gripped my revolver and got moving.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Is that...
Oh my god.
Renju?
The case remains unsolved. That's what I'm suspecting, Trista. But why is there space down here? It's mysterious. Don't like that. This was the first timeline I ever traveled down, and it ended up with closure. It's the one where both Iris and... It's the one where we discover Renju's body early, where Iris gets sliced in half, Ota dies from being stabbed. This was the horrible timeline. But reopen investigation. Abyss headquarters, boss's office. No, actually no. We'll do that next time. Boss killed Hitomi. Boss doesn't kill Hitomi. No, but the last thing I remember seeing was that, like, Boss had fucking Sosajima on a table. Anyway, that is where we shall end it for now. We'll be back with this next weekend. I will possibly be back on Wednesday with 14. Otherwise, I probably won't get the chance to stream until next Friday with Pokemon. So we'll see about that. Alrighty, I shall see you guys for the Sunday stream soon. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.